This is Dr. Megan Rhodes doing part 2 of my 6-part series where I will explain the critical parent part of the PAC model. So there are 2 parenting parts. I'm going to be discussing the critical parent. So this is the part that usually speaks the loudest, and it holds the rule book. So it holds our do's and don'ts. Many people describe this part as nagging, but this part also tries to help keep us safe by saying things like, don't step in front of the moving car, or don't trust that person again, etc. This part is also trying to protect us from feeling our worst fears, which the writing exercise that I have created for the critic will help us begin to identify some of those fears. So then one question may be, well, how do I identify the part of myself that is the critic? So sometimes it can be very loud and clear, these messages, but they can also be very subtle. So the critic sometimes speaks in the you, saying things like you are this, you are that, or you should or should not do this or that, which is different in comparison to the adaptive child per se, where the adaptive child usually speaks in the I am, I should not. So in getting to know this critical parent part, we can begin to identify where we need to turn our loving attention. Meaning, if I am constantly criticizing myself, for example, for making mistakes, that is going to have an impact on my adaptive child. So I can use my mistakes as markers or flags to let myself know that I may need to employ some skills to soothe my adaptive child, because usually criticism from the parent affects the adaptive child. And I will expand more on these skills in subsequent videos.